The corridor that spins some more for your entertainment. As the people rearrange their sayings, this evil would creep inside of your brains. It was lazy boy itself that fucking puts the feet up like the TV set was on. Or maybe remote real close. My remote station of the fucking flows I chose was interconnected with the hose or some, but the fucking hose for the goal got a singe in it and fucking ripping it. So I rip-tied my spit, then I fucking collide with it. Yes, every time the call and buy was spin. Is that what you call what picked the grain out in the yard? With the tractor in the back, I get attracted with my rap. And then you could have been the possible symbol, the plausible one. Or maybe the applause would just go cause they didn't know that I wasn't done. Boom. Sheets would all get the fucking heat when I'd sit. Just like a miss, it's a typewriter I had. Fold up the note and fucking put the stamp in its spot because the envelope would close and then the doors of a place that you shop. Sharp incisions with this is just the principle of it, and when I get really greedy with rip, yeah. Talk with some of these ones until they start. Great babe and fucking great things that I say. Man, this was a vine is sure to me. A shore with speech because the fucking shore would go right next to the seas and the boats would meet. A box is a bunch of sausages that were caught, they were stuffed inside of intestines. Why not? Because the ox gotta be gone. He's what walks on us. We need something for our guts. We need something so we get the nutrition, the whole. We need that fucking protein and we need it now. Let's fill up our plates like this was a smorgasbord. No, this is a Heffenweiser store. Give me some suds in the mug, then I say what I want. I get you sub because we can take it right there right now. These was a till dog, a wicked one. Let me throw some dust on the fur. This is a meeting of the Midnight Society now. This was a scary tale. I'll fucking tell to y'all. And then it was a talented Mr. Ripley with this because I feel like I'm fucking ripping the fucking string of time when I said it. Because it was just a tearing, a shift in the way that shit went. Because when we went and we shifted the gear that we in, it's like a semi-truck to get it the next. Get it the next when we washed it now. And then the Reese's company decided not to use the peanut butter to ring with the chocolates. They opted not to, dog. As the optometrist decided to wash, that's an optometrist mixed with a robotic one. And my robotic claw would grasp your skull and fucking tighten its hold so the melon would be crushed, juice all over the flow. Like the fucking table on tilt when it's really no. The fucking table was flat like the fucking ground perhaps. That would be tight when I rap. I know it's not mashing that. It doesn't mesh like that. Like it's mixed up shit. Like something in what you would blend, bitch. Blam be my ras in the way that I cast him. Like I'm Casper then. Trying to catch a ghost fish. Not the cod one with the whiskers that go like this. Maybe the cod put up his horn like it was for luck. Like it had 4-leaf clover on that just picked from the spot that it grew at the best. Dog, now I bust a bunch of these acorns that fall from their spots. Trees would just grow from the flow and then they go as tall as they can. Get vertical, yo. Then I get fucking horizon. And then a bunch of hurrahs would go. That's the word and that's the next. And now I fucking herd them in like this sheep cause I'm trying to shear them, bitch. Yes, I'm the shuriken as it would spin to get on the wall because I missed. I didn't connect with any of your flesh. give it, rip and give it blood that would drip. And then I wanna get all of this on the floor in a stockpile, yo, like it's ammo for the gun in this bowl, because the fucking calendar old. Maybe the caliber was the most sick of this dog, and maybe I'm just a fucking cannibal, dog. With the fucking can that I hold, it should have been beef stew, but I think it's made of stew instead. Yo, for my bread bowl. Use a bread bowl for my soup to go with my Red Bull, then I got wings, dude. This was the secret one, of course, perhaps. Of course, perhaps. Coarse sandpaper flow, yes. Just rub it on the flesh till it's red. You'll get the message, a secret. Yes, like a garden we attend. Like it's a brunch. No, this was breakfast. Oh. Radishes in the radish shit when I was spit. Just go ice skate until you tripped. What was that? An iceberg popping off from the bomb like there's a little well. You could call it beluga if you want. Yes, to them when the bluish tone of our flesh that mean we out in the cold too long, I guess. So why we just warm it up by rubbing this on like it was a magic lamp? Can I get my wishes granted? Can we be a fucking Horace Grant to toss the ball to Jordan and then we win? That's all we would have needed to did. That's why he practiced so much, cause he wanted to be 10 times better than the rest. Boom. This was a rush of adrenaline you got when the fucking Red Sox did what they want and wanna do a fucking magic trick that involved a somersault or a backflip, and then I go pull your butt fucking backhoe off a cliff. Yes, full of tobacco that you picked, and then you got a fucking bag load, and that's a lot because the bag big until the bag ripped, and then I got my fucking bag going in a different way, dog. Not like yours, it doesn't go like it's slightly like a question mark with the small at the bottom. No, I made it large. I fucking opted for the bigger size because you can pay more for those. Pay more for those. Yes. Pay more now. A demon with a stare just gonna get y'all with some steaming type shit. Because the steam come off of what's hot that draw from the end of a car with a ball. Doesn't matter what it was. Even a mule, a fucking donkey would agree. And the donkey lost just like me until the fucking laws would get hot in the skillet, dog. Because when the grill marks start, you gotta give it a flip or saw. Flip off, y'all. Do a flip from off of a fucking helicopter that's way high up without a parachute on your back. Hope you don't go up into those blades and there be blood. Yes, and the bones will get cut because they gotta hit real hard. Like I hit on the xylophone with some of my flow. I got. Hit on the xylophone with some of the flow I got. Nantucket talk with the fucking tambourine, and then you're gonna get a fucking suction cup from the octopus because he opted for the tentacles. You remember some of my flaws if you remember that, of course, because you gotta stay true. Keep your heading, dog, like you're the arrow on the little map of the corner of the game that you played when you're using your thumbs. You gotta go up, down, select, start. To get a bunch of lives going with this shit. Like I gotta go agree with the ghosts. I gotta agree with the teacher, so me think so I can get an A+. Not negative like yours. You're negative, God. Because you wanna be an ion, so I thought. Or was that just what we saw with criminal-minded ones? And then you wanna be the minus? What's up? I'm in minus world, dog. I found how to get there a while ago. Go. Grizzly gargoyle shit never turns me the stone. No, I just turn my head. And cough type shit like you're feeling my balls when I rip. Yes, pull the string on my back. Fucking words that I have come out like Woody would have said, but my cowboy heart was lost. It was somewhere else. It wasn't to be found. I don't think that it's lost. I just don't think I know where it was. Yes. That's what he said to you. A tutor type shit, a fucking tune of this rip I'm gonna spit for yo like it's from off of an instrument. Was it a violin or a fucking breath mint that smelled like peppermint? Something plucked or is picked like a flower after it's grown in the garden you crypt at night, because this could have been cemetery, bitch. Like a bouquet where somebody's laying their heads. A tombstone on top, a fucking tune this for y'all. Want you tune out because you're stupid and dumb. You aren't gonna get, you ain't crafty, fucking investigate the fucking way that I say something great, cause I can. Now it's gonna be the march of a Martian's dog, a whole lot of them, an allotment for y'all. It was an arrangement, a fucking alignment of stars every time that I start. Now watch you get back in your growl like a fucking dog, because your hair would have fallen off, your stress was too much, it's off of the bar. Yes, if it was a temperature gauge, that motherfucker hot like you should have been on Mars, and I should have been here from now on. So won't we just switch where we was, like we got a bunch of transporters, like they drove a bunch of cars, and they all had the British talk. Give me my riddle for the day like I'm a kid who sat in the back of your car. Call Santa shit now. Call Santa shit. A beak of the test, some fucking scientific fluid that I give the mix with that thing that is called something, don't know what it was. Fucking scientific name on that bitch. When we get where we go, when we want some more, whoa, 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 yeah. Fantastic fantasy that we in while we come meet, and then we would blend. When we get like a golem would, is that a goblin without the B on it? Cause it is left, yes. Somewhere where it's dark, where it's rank, with a wit that would draw from the ceiling, make icicles out of rock. Yes, this was some I rock stuff when I rock some with the fucking dust I spin in tornadoes, dog. Yes, that was the dark that would get a light by my love when I go, because I want to get enlightened for show. Then I get in line like an insignia on a show, and then you could assault like a fucking insignia on your shirt as you stare into the mirror all day long to just get a glance, because I'm in everyone. Yes, and everyone was one with me, because the one with me, and then we would really mean what we went when we said what we did, and then we do a fucking overkill on this bitch like we're kicking the horse when it was already dead. Yes, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. That's what about. Fucking get it. Fucking get it.